For some of these guys are known to be serial lawbreakers. They tell people to obey traffic laws in Lagos. They use the name of APC governor to threaten workers. I hear when they sue them, they sermonize about morality. They sermonize about rule of law when they lack character. These mischievous media analysts looking for how to keep me down, they went out to say that I said, regardless of your sins, if you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. I wanted to ask one of them, who was arrested after writing an article against Jonathan, abusing Jonathan and abusing Jonathan's wife as president. He ended up as their servant, as a spokesman.
So yesterday, during this rally in Benin, to welcome defectors, did I say defectors? Maybe hungry and gullible would have been the right phrase to describe them. Anyways, I digress. So while welcoming them into the APC in the States, Senator Oshiomhole, who apparently had been angry with the duo of Reuben Abati and Rufai Oseni of Arise, over comments the two Arise anchors made a few days ago, said this.
Now this is for those idle analysts who are worried because in their bedroom tea party, they misled themselves to believing that APC will suffer what PDP has suffered. And so when they heard last week that our state, a former part of Bengal State, Midwest State, who we voted together for the creation of Midwest State, their Governor Sheriff, and all the leaders here joined APC, these analysts could not sleep because calculations have gone under. Today, when they hear that while they are still deceiving themselves, and I swear that Ashwe cannot give to himself what God did not give him. They are still crying every day. I'm sure by tomorrow, they will hurriedly organize a morning show, and they will be deceiving themselves. What God has put up, no man can put down. God put Monday Ubeolu to stand and rescue us. And no man, no television analyst, you can cry 24 hours. That will not change what God has. I see them even in their bitterness. When it doesn't suit them, they abuse our judiciary. For some of these guys are known to be serial lawbreakers. They tell people to obey traffic laws in Lagos. They use the name of APC governor to threaten workers. I hear when they sue them, they sermonize about morality. They sermonize about rule of law when they lack character. Let me use opposition German governor. I know I'm taking a little more time. So let's clarify what I said in Benin when I was national chairman of APC, which tomorrow they are trying to twist. I said, and it's also valid for you. Particularly those of you from Edo Central, you know the meaning of ill obey. What does it mean? I don't do bad. Is that not the meaning? Ill obey means I don't do bad. Now, one honorable ill obey, he wasn't a commissioner, he wasn't government, he wasn't a government contractor, but he was a respected and responsible leader of the party, PDP. He left PDP to come and join APC when I was chairman. And I interpreted his name to our vernacular. That now he will obey, you have now come to APC. You have been with PDP that specialize in obey. That specialize in obey. What is obey? Evil. Now that you have left the party, people deceiving people to APC, you are now going to live up to your father's name. These mischievous media analysts looking for how to keep me down, they went out to say that I said, regardless of your sins, if you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. I wanted to ask one of them, who was arrested after writing an article against Jonathan, abusing Jonathan and abusing Jonathan's wife as president. He ended up as their servant, as a spokesman. Was his sin forgiven? When he left, EFCC invited him. He was detained by EFCC. Did he have agreement with me that he should be released? I saw him mischievously asking the former governor of Delta, did you consult Oshiomhole about your sins? Be forgiven before you decide to join APC. You can see how they go out of the bounds of decency to treat their lives, and even to mischievously harass people who have attained their height. Meanwhile, some of these guys, they try to be deputy governor to a drug barrel that was declared wanted by the United States. They applied to be deputy governor in Ogun State. And Ogun State people say it is one thing to parade like a vulture on television. We are not going to give you our ticket. Having lost, anytime APC make progress, you can see the bitterness in their face. We are ready to engage them.
Senator Oshiomhole, I understand you feel wronged and angry. But the senator you referred to in your very angry speech there, Senator Bruce Kashanu, is no more with us. And you cannot say because you are angry, throw decency into the gutters. And this kind of behavior is definitely beneath your office. In addition, as far as I can see, these two men, especially Dr. Abati, only repeated what you yourself said. And if you felt you were quoted out of context, the onus is on you to set the record straight. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to go back to the same station and program and say it to their faces. After all, you've always prided yourself as a bold and courageous man. Now, coming to attack Rufai Oseni and Dr. Abati at a political rally, I think is uncalled for and makes you look really small and petty. If anything, you of all people should know not to take a trivial matter like this too personal. Now, let's go back memory lane and see what exactly Adams Oshiomhole said at the time. Incidentally, just like it happened on this occasion, the comment that is now the subject of controversy was made during the defection of some members of the PDP to APC, and I think this happened about 6 years ago. Watch.
I would like to dance, but to be honest, Mr. President has obliged all of us to fasting today, and we have all been fasting. And when you are fasting, you don't make long speeches. But I'm told there are a lot of very, very senior people from PDP who have decided to join forces with President Buhari to take the broom to sweep away PDP and to continue to ensure that APC going to preside all over Nigeria. And we have quite a number of other leaders who have come. Tony Ilwobe means I don't do bad. And in fact, once you have joined APC, all your sins are forgiven.
Now I understand most things are nuances, but all the explanations he gave here would have been more impactful, in my opinion, if it was done on Arise News or Channels Television. Now, I'm not from Edo State, and I don't know if this explanation he just gave is relatable to the people of Edo State. So if you are from Edo State and you agree with his explanations, please let us know in the comment section.